Hi, I'm Craig.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Lizzie, and we have a special guest today. This is Mary.
Welcome to the Knicks. Sit back and enjoy the show. So first off, did any of you guys vote in the ASW Elections? Oh, like Mary didn't do it.
No, I'm a failure.
Well, apparently they're with the majority because only 12% of our undergraduate class voted.
This is down from 10% last year.
Were you even here last year for that?
No, but I hear that. But you know, I pulled a classic freshman act, and I didn't even vote because I didn't pull my act together too much.
Well, I didn't vote last year, but I voted this year because I met one of the candidates, the Jake and Josh characters. I don't know which one it was, but I met him on the mall. And he had like a half-an-hour conversation with me about my group and how I can help improve it and what he was going to do. It was like, well, this guy seems pretty personal. He seems pretty into what I want.
So tell me you voted for him.
I voted for him, yes.
Okay.
I went right back to my dorm and I got on the computer and I voted for him.
Okay, I'm happy for these guys. I really am. They're cutting the RHA and the Greek life positions. That was what their proposal was, and that will save the campus like $6,000 per year.
Wait, what are they going to do?
They're going to cut these different positions that they have in the government, in the student government.
They're cutting the Greek system?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Jokes. We
jokes.
communicate to these groups on our own. We don't need special positions, and we save ourselves $6,000. So I'm a fan of Jake.
That's nice. That's nice. Save some money.
That is good. Yeah, I'm just like super uninformed. Honestly, like really failed this year.
They had a lot of
student
publicity
across the board. I like caught a glimpse of the debates because they were live, you know, on K-Late, right? So I caught a glimpse of that, and then Studio 41 did their that thing, and I saw that. So I felt like slightly informed, but not enough to vote because I just didn't know that.
I think you're echoing. Yeah, I think you're echoing the sentiments of most of the student body. I feel like they didn't do a humongous great job with the publicity. Besides students who read the Daily Evergreen, maybe look at the bulletin board.
Well, you know, students are busy with class, with their groups, maybe drinking a little bit too much. Maybe they're too busy thinking about the ASWSU.
Yeah.
I think publicity would have helped a little bit. Yeah. So proud of our student body. All right, we're going to go out to the street and see what Shantae has for us out there.
This is Shantae Sims here at the Cub, and we're going to be talking to the Cougs today to see if they've been following the NCAA March Madness tournament. So you've been watching March Madness?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Did you make a bracket this year?
Unfortunately. Well, you're not allowed to make brackets, so no, but you kind of have who you want to win. So
everything's messed up this year anyways without Syracuse and everyone losing. Like the big teams really got knocked out this year, so.
I did, and it was very upsetting. What was the biggest upset on your bracket? Gonzaga, honestly, but they never win. It's just I'm a true fan of the Zags, so I always have them going to the final game and winning for that matter. How's your bracket looking so far?
Not the greatest. There are a lot of red check marks through it, and that's not a good thing.
What was the biggest upset for you?
Probably the Kansas-North Iowa is what everyone's going to say. So,
Kansas losing to Northern Iowa is definitely the biggest upset.
I'm definitely going to go with first Kansas getting beat by Northern Iowa. Yeah, that was crucial because most people have them winning. You know what I'm saying? Them or Syracuse, and then obviously Syracuse would be my second biggest upset.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I definitely have to say Northern Iowa for sure. That was a huge upset. A lot of people lost a lot of money on that game.
What was the best game, in your opinion? Oh goodness, the Iowa game was pretty amazing to come down to the last seconds. Xavier was great. I know there've just been so many good upset games this year, so it's hard to say that. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, Iowa was probably my favorite to watch, twice.
My favorite game was Gonzaga versus Florida State, but that's because I'm from Spokane, so I'm a little biased. The upsets are always fun. I like that Syracuse just lost after beating Gonzaga. That was a good game.
There was a couple games I watched last night, like the Xavier Kansas State game. That game was, it's double overtime, 3-pointers to send it in overtime. Like that's that's what college basketball is about. You know, that's what you live to watch, and you love to be in that environment. So I thought that game was just amazing.
Yeah, the double overtime for sure. I like watching that. You like watching games where it's competitive and it's not a blowout. So, but to me, that was a good game for sure.
Any games you're happy about, like really happy about?
UW lost last night.
And that's all for today. I'm Shantae Sims with The Mix. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Shantae. Well, it's time to take a break. We'll be right back. Natural disasters are scary. There's been a lot lately. I've never been in an earthquake before, but it's scary that I'm scared that it's going to happen over here.
Well, we were in a baby one a long time ago when we were in 4th or 5th grade.
6.8 is not a baby earthquake.
Okay, let's talk about...
That is not a baby earthquake. That's a pretty big earthquake.
In comparison.
Well, in comparison to how our structure compared to like Chile and Haiti, we actually have buildings that are really built to withstand earthquakes. They're not really built that way, like especially in Haiti. Like they're very poor. They don't have any kind of like set structure of rules to build their buildings, so that's why they're just collapsed as soon as the earthquake happens.
Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that and poverty, that equation right there is going to be more destructive than the actual earthquake itself.
Well, if you're worried about earthquakes, Lizzie, we live right on the plate fault.
Here? Fun subduction
right on Washington
activity.
State. We're gonna have a big earthquake in the next supposedly 10 years. We're gonna have a really big one.
Oh my gosh.
You look a little nervous. It's okay. Breathe in,
That's
breathe out.
I don't know, because I've never seen
If
it.
we're
So
here in
I
Pullman, I
always
think
thought
we're
that
fine.
the ground would break and lava would come out. I don't know. When I was I've never seen one. I just think that people are gonna fall in the earth.
This isn't the movies. This isn't 2012.
Oh gosh. That's not the apocalypse.
Do you think that
things are going to be okay?
Go crazy in the world is everything's gonna happen?
For 2012?
Yeah.
No. Everyone thinks that 2012 is like the Mayans saying that it's the end of the world. No, it's just that the calendar ended. They didn't make a new one.
Yeah,
they
weren't smart enough to think logically on that one.
No, they just didn't want to make it.
Let's talk about the 3 earthquakes that happened
that was
this
like
morning.
hundreds of years ahead of them. Why do they need to make another calendar ahead of that? Just keep on making calendars and calendars and calendars. They can stop at some point, can't they?
Might as well pick 2012.
We ran out of room. Well, we stopped at 2012, December 21st. Oh, no one will think it's the end of the world or anything like that, really.
Okay, you know what? This is dumb. Let's talk about the actual earthquakes that happened. There are 3 of them, and they happened in Chile this morning. One of them was 6.9, and it happened 95 miles was the Earth epicenter away from the inauguration location. Kind of strange. I feel bad for the Chilean people.
Yeah.
Psychological damage, as well as everything else.
So you can tell it's dramatic because as you announce it, you hit your fist with everything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, this is important.
No warning, any way to tell that they're gonna happen at all?
It's tough. If you have over here, we have a lot better funding for that kind of stuff, a lot better sensors and stuff to check if it's gonna happen. Down there, they don't have that kind of money to support the kind of things as much and get as accurate as reports. Like even with the Mount St. Helens thing, they were so oh, it's gonna happen here, and then they still couldn't predict it exactly. You can't predict Mother Nature. She's gonna do what she wants to do, and if she wants to hurt you, then she's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Not much you can do to stop it.
Yeah. I heard the plates or whatever, the little subduction activity that was going on there, they kind of get stuck or something. I'm no geologist, but apparently it was stuck there for 100 years or so. So when it did move, it was catastrophic.
Yes.
So
shortened our days on the Earth about what was it?
1.26 milliseconds. I'm not okay with this.
Our days are
shorter. I need more time.
I have to go to bed early now. Oh no.
I know. I don't think I can make up for this. What am I going to be doing?
I had to hit the pillow less than a second earlier. Oh no.
What will I be doing up in my day?
Did they go out in space and they're oh, it's 3 inches off its axis? How do they know these
things?
The
sun, the circumference of the Earth, and when the sun comes up and everything.
Oh, okay.
So the Earth got a little smaller. A little bit smaller.
Yeah, the Earth
I feel like I would have felt it, oh.
You'd be surprised. Right now, the tectonics, the plate we're on is moving. You just can't tell.
No big.
Well, you know what? These repercussions.
It's when it has really big movement and it rubs against another plate that causes earthquakes. Otherwise, you don't notice it. We're constantly moving.
Look at what geologists we are here. Well, may I just say that was kind of minor compared to all the other catastrophic things that are happening, destruction, so forth.
Okay, we're going to check out Valerie, who's looking at some local talent. Let's see what she found.
I'm Valerie Hernandez, and today we're looking at a more commonly known RSO, KUGR. We'll be talking to Michael Preston, one of the hosts of West Coast Option, and about KUGR as an organization. I'm here with Michael Preston, host of the West Coast Option on KUGR. Michael, so your show's going on right now, is that correct?
Well, yes, it is. We're taking a bit of a commercial break at this point in time to film this lovely interview. So just right now, we go till about